Trademarkia News.
Trademarkia News.
Welcome to our weekly program, Trademarkia News, with the host most loved by all. The most comedic host, the funniest guy ever to, hit the screen. All right, the host that knows a lot about trademark stuff. The Trademarkia host, right? The most trademarked host, yeah.
Yes!
Anyway, today we're talking about some of the most amusing trademark fails by famous entrepreneurs. And we do have a special guest joining us today. He's a successful entrepreneur who's had a lot of laughs and learned some lessons along the way as far as trademark fails. Now, talking about entrepreneurs, why did the entrepreneur cross the road? Well, to pitch his idea to the chicken on the other side. Get it? Anyway, let's dive into the topic of the day. But first, let's introduce our guest. Okay, please tell us a bit about yourself and your experience with Trademarkia.com.
Well, hello there. I'm Barry Bubbles, the founder of Bath Time Fizzies for the Big Kids. I've had some ups and downs when it comes to trademark filings, but thanks to Trademarkia.com, I've learned to tread carefully and avoid some hilarious pitfalls.
Wow. Sounds like you've had a lot of stories to tell. Anyway, let's jump into the first segment. Epic entrepreneur trademark fails. All right, let's dive into some epic trademark fails by famous entrepreneurs. What have you got for us, guest entrepreneur?
Oh, there's a time when Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg tried to trademark the word face for his social media site.
What?
I mean, seriously? That's like trying to trademark the word book for an online bookstore.
Wow, I can just imagine the trademark office reaction to that one.
They laugh a lot at one. Believe me, I've lived it.
Why is that?
I went to trademark the word boomerang for my business.
Boomerang?
Yes, because I wanted to make sure that all of my ideas always came back to me.
I would pay to see something like that. Segment 2, outrageous trademark fails by entrepreneurs. Now, let's talk about the most outrageous trademark fails by entrepreneurs that you've ever witnessed yourself.
Well, there was this one entrepreneur who tried to trademark the phrase, "You're fired," for a line of hot sauce, and you know who I'm talking about, right?
Oh, I think I know who you mean. And I'm pretty sure that phrase has already been taken by a certain person of a reality TV show. And I know who that might be. I think I know who you're talking about. But don't miss our next week's episode, okay? Segment 3, consequences of entrepreneurs' trademarks. Moving on to the legal consequences of trademark fails by entrepreneurs. What kind of trouble can entrepreneurs get into with bad trademark filings?
Well, if an entrepreneur tries to trademark something that's too similar to an existing trademark, they could face legal consequences and costly legal fees. And if the trademark office rejects their application, they could end up with a damaged reputation and a failed product launch.
So basically, don't try to trademark Apple for a new line of fruit products? Got it.
Or Popeye for a spinach.
Segment 4, laughable trademark fails by entrepreneurs. And finally, let's end on a good laugh. What are some of the funniest trademark fails by entrepreneurs that you've seen, Barry Bubbles?
There was this one entrepreneur who tried to trademark a name that was already trademarked by another business, and when they were caught, they claimed it was a homage to the original business. Nice try, but the trademark office wasn't buying it.
I guess imitation isn't always the sincerest form of flattery when it comes to trademarks. And that's a wrap on today's episode of Trademarkia News, the weekly program with a hilarious content creating host and special guest entrepreneur. We hope you've enjoyed learning about trademark fails by famous entrepreneurs and had a good laugh along the way.
Yes!
Now remember, always do your research before filing a trademark, unless you want to end up on our show, of course, which we got plenty of room for people like you, or people not like you.
Protege tu marca con Trademarkia. Registra tu trademark en trademarkia.es.